Let's be honest for a moment. Most men didn't know the first thing about Kapinga. Woman truly engaged in a conversation. You've seen it before, haven't you? That awkward silence, that deer in headlights look, a man standing there paralyzed by his own over-king off what to say next. Now let me ask you, what's the difference between a man who leaves a lasting impression and who fades into the background? It's not about money, it's not about status, and it's certainly not about flex and your physique. It's all about how you make her feel. And here's the kicker. Women can sense hesitation a mile away. Feel your uncertainty and trust it's a turnoff. But what if I told you it's possible to become the man that captures her attention? Fortla's a man with sparks curiosity, loves her wanting more, and makes every moment with you unforgettable. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 powerful questions that will flip the script, ignite her curiosity, and keep her emotionally invested in the conversation. These are the kinds of questions that most men don't dare ask, but if you use them right, she'll start. Why questions work like magic, thinking about you long after the conversation. Nice of her. So, let's dive into it. Ready? Toast and out from the crowd. Question number 1. What's most attractive quality you look for in a man? This question might seem simple, but it's a gold mine. Most guys are out there trying to impress her with their job, their car, their physique, trying to show what they have. But they're missing point entirely. Here's the truth. Women aren't attracted to what you have, attracted to how you make them feel. When you ask this question, you ain't just making small talk. You're giving her the opportunity to reveal what truly matters to her, what lights her up inside. And when she does, you get to step into the, let's say she says, confidence. Well, now you know exactly what to do. Hold your gaze a little longer. Speak with more conviction and exude that calm self-assurance. If she says humor, that's your cue too. Drop a clever line, make her laugh, and build aptly full connection. If it's ambition, talk about your goals and show her that tour. A man on a mission. But here's where most men mess up. They either ask too soon, making it feel like an interview, or they ask it out of desperation, hoping to fit into her ideal mold. Don't make that mistake. Ask this question with genuine curiosity. Question 1, can't ask it at the right time. Make it playful, light, but with enough depth to show that you're a man who knows what's doing, a man who doesn't seek validation but rather leads the conversation with ease and confidence. When you ask this question, you're not chasing her, you're making her chess. The idea of your question. Number 2. What do you enjoy most about host clothes? Intimate moments with someone you trust. Now we're stepping into the territory. This question is powerful. It makes her reflect on emotions and experiences she might not use while I talk about. And here's the key. When used her to think about those feelings, start associating yourself with thoughts of positive emotions. Most guys stay stuck in surface level conversation. Where are you from? What do you do for a living? Boring, predictable fort. But when you ask her about trust, intimacy, and connection, you're offering her a space to open up. It is about tapping into her emotions. You're a nap, pushing her. You're guiding her toward deeper, meaningful reflection. And here's the beauty of it. Women are aselective when it comes to trust. They observe, they analyze. But when you understand that and ask the right questions, you become a man who gets it. Amen. Who can earn that trust. But be warned, timing is crucial here. If you ask too soon, it might come across as weird or overly eager. But if you wait until the conversation has a natural flow, when she's interested, this question can reveal something. You'll see how her eyes light up when she starts talking about deep question #to connections and intimate moments. And this is where Stoicism can set you apart. A stoic man doesn't chase, emotions guides them. He doesn't force amament. He lets it unfold naturally. A stoic man stands firm in who he is and be doing so creates the conditions where all emotional bonds can flourish. So when you ask this question, hold thessalance if needed. Let her lend into it. Let her reveal what she craves in a connection. And when she does, use hindsight to deepen your connection with her. Question number 3. What do you value most in a relationship? Now we're stepping into the all heart of the matter. This is where most men fail because they never ask deep questions. Instead, they stay stuck in the shallow waters of small talk. What do you do for a living? What's your favoritative? These questions, they're predictable, and in the end, they make you forgettably when you ask a woman what she values most in a relationship. You're flipping script. You're telling her, I'm for small talk. I'm here for something real. This is second of question. Thakos. You're serious. You're not just fishing for compliments or trying to win her approval with your charm. No, you're taking a genuine interest in what matters to her. And when you do that, you stand apart from every other guy who's too caught up in impressing her with status, looks, or material passions. Question hashtag 3. But here's where it gets real. Not every woman values the same things. Some women crave stability and security. Others want excitement and adventure. Some value loyalty and trust above all, and some want emotional depth. So this question not only gives you insight into what she values, but it also gives you clarity about whether your values align. And that's crucial when Sheen's words don't just hear her words understand. Them is stoic man does intrigued blindly too. What's said he observes. Hellistons. He takes time to assess the situation. He doesn't just look for a partner who ticks off all the boxes. He looks for someone whose values align with his own. Remember, this question isn't for the first 5 minutes of a conversation. It's for when there's already some flow, when chemistry is building, and when Yoba feel it's comfortable enough to starting about the deeper stuff and know which values most. All the find that you're island or you want, and that's something you need. Tuck no might be uncomfortable, it's better to know now. Fan leader. Question number 4. What's the most attractive thing in a man? Something that drives Yaki. Now things are abudu interesting. You've built rapport. You've gotten to know her values. And now it's time to turn up the heat. This question is playful, bold, and taps question hashtag 4 into her fantasies. It's the perfect way to shift conversation into something more flirty and engaging. Most guys ask things like, what's your favorite color? Or what kind of music do you listen to? These questions are surface level. They don't get beneath the surface of who she is. But you ask her what drives her cursy about a man. You're asking her to reveal what truly excites her. May beshes into the guy woke and make her low until she can't breathe. Maybe she craves a man who's bold, confident, and knows exactly who he is. Or maybe it's the guy who's mysterious, who doesn't give everything away right off the bat. Whatever it is, this question will give you the roadmap to what she's really looking for in a man. But timing is everything. If you ask this question too soon, it could feel out of place too. You don't want to come across as too intense or overbearing. The key is waiting for the right moment. You want her to feel comfortable, to be at ease with you when conversation is flowing naturally and she's already shown a bit of vulnerability. That's time to drop this question, and here's the beauty of it. If she says something like, I love a man wo question hashtag 5 confident, you've got to you a lean opportunity to show her exactly that. But here's the thing. Confidence isn't just about what you say. It's about how you carry yourself. It's in the way you maintain an eye contact, how you speak with authority, and how you move through hold. A stoic man doesn't need to announce his confidence. He embodies a tanate, looking for validation from here. You're assessing whether your traits align with her desires. If she likes humor, and you've got the perfect joke ready to go, fantastic. But if her ideal man is a meon you're not, that's when you walk away with your head held high. This question isn't about becoming who wants, It's about assessing whether you're image without compromising who are. Fiki is understanding where I'll fit into her world, And if you don't walk away without regrets, you know your worth. Question number 5. What's something men do that absolutely annoys you? Alright, this one is a bit of a wild card, but trust me, it's powerful when asked the right way. Some men will never dare ask a question like this. They're too afraid of what they might hear. But the truth is, when you ask her about what annoys her, you open the door to one of the most raw, revealing, and authentic conversations you can have. Here's the catch. You've approached this question with finesse. You cannot come me off as defensive or judgmental. You're ready to get out pill and start ranting about Hosa is wrong or she doesn't question #6 understand. You're going to fall flat on your face. Said handle it with a light tuck. Keep the conversation playful humorous. Sand relaxed. Let her vent. This isn't an opportunity to argue or correct her. It's a chance to listen, learn, and show the different from the rest of the eyes. Why is this important? Because when a woman tells you what annoys her about men, she's revealing what she values under as in value in a partner. Maybe she acts arrogance. Fine. Show her that you have confidence but without crossing the lean into arrogance. Maybe she doesn't. Like needy guys. Great. Now you know to demonstrate that you're self-sufficient. 10 grand. But here's where the stoic mindset gives you an edge. A stoic man isn't bothered by criticism. He does intrigued emotionally to what others say, or instead he sees every challenge as an opportunity for growth. So when shears what annoys her, don't take it personally. Instead, use it as a memento. Show her that you're different. Maybesh says she can't stand guys who are already full of themselves. You could flash a grin and say, well, lucky for you. I'm no Tony of those guys, but hey, have you seen my last beach photo shoot? It's playful, light, and it shows that you can balance confidence with humility and a sense of humor. That's what women find attractive. A man can take what might be an uncomfortable situation and turn it into a playful light heart. But again, timing is crucial. If you've just met her or don't yet have a trust built between you, this question could backfire. She needs to feel comfortable with you before she'll open final thoughts up about her pet peeves and wants. Shadows don't just hear her words, observe underlying emotions and use that insight to your advantage. Question number 6, coffee or beer? At first glance, this question might seem simple, maybe even a bit cliche, but trust me when asked the right way. It's at a Tal gamer. Here's the secret. It's not about the coffee or beer itself. It is about setting the tone of the conversation and subtly guiding the direction of your interaction. When you ask her coffee or beer, you're inviting Jay into a choice. But this isn't an ordinary question. It's a test off vibe, off connection, off chemistry. If she picks coffee, maybe it signals a longer, more relaxed conversation. Perhaps over a quiet cafe, you two can really get to know other. If she picks beer, maybe it's a sign of a more laid-back spontaneous where the chemistry can build and a more playful, it's carefree settings where you take control. This question isn't about waiting for Herwa and being passive. You're using Ito move things forward. You create tithe opportunity for something real. You can say something gleeky, know a place that serves the best coffee in town. West told check it out summertime. Or there's a pub down the street that has the most amazing craft beers. Let's go grab one. You're not begging for time or attention, and you're making moves. You're setting the stage for something meaningful. And that's the mark of a confident proposal man. A stoic man doesn't wait for opportunities to come to him. He creates them. And that's the beauty of stoic mindset. A stoic man dozed on rank. He don't hesitate. He takes action. Booth's also in control of them. He knows that attraction is built in confidence, presence, and the ability. Let Latatog with the interaction, not chase it. There you have It's 6 powerful questions that will flip the script and make her instantly attracted to you. But let Merriman do. Knowing what to say is just own part of the game. The true power comes from knowing how to use these questions effectively. It's not about just asking them. It's about the confidence and self-assurance you bring when you don't. The key to attracting and keeping her interested isn't about being summer. It's about being the best version of yourself, a man who stands firm in who he is, who leads the conversation with ease, and who guides them. I sheet emotional connection with, chasing it. And here's the real truth. Attraction is all about the way you make her feel. If you master the art of making her feel seen, heard, and emotionally engaged, you'll never have to worry about being just another guy. You'll be the guy she can't stop thinking about. So, go ahead. Try these questions. Next time you're in a conversation with a woman, watch how she opens up, how the attraction builds, and how you begin. Toast and doubt from the crowd. And remember, confidence isn't about what you say, it's about how you make her feel before you go. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you want to take things even further and learn the top 3 forbidden compliances that will make women drop everything for you. Click in the video on your screen right now. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Music.